Eh. No, not again. Not again. Not again. Not this time. By the way, I don't know what you guys are talking about. What do you mean not again? You don't want me to stream or what? I just want to say that I'm happy to be here. I slept in an unforgivable amount of hours today, so I'm feeling a lot better than usual. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're joining me. It's good. It's good. I feel wide awake right now. I wanted to leave it on for a little bit longer, but I couldn't do that to you. I couldn't do that to you. What's up, Heavy Storm, Calideza, Jesse Racer, Christopher Keefe, not again. Kiko Casual tu aquí. It don't seem right. You don't like it? It's because I was trying to do something here, but I don't know what's going on. It's not working right. Hold up. What if I go like that? That's annoying. I think I did something wrong. Hold on, let me try something. What if I go like that? Juicebox! What's up? Welcome into the family. You're already in the family. You're already in the family. Thank you, Juicebox. Okay, well, this is tripping out on me. This is what I was trying to do earlier, but it wasn't, it didn't kick in yet. Hold on, let me delete this. There we go. I'm trying to get you guys on the screen right here, but it's only showing like, it's not showing the way it's supposed to. Hold up. This is weird. It's glitching. Hey, I appreciate that, Juice Box. I know how it goes. There's a couple people that I'm a YouTube member for, and every once in a while that happens, and I'm like, oh snap, and I go fix it. So I appreciate that. I know it takes some steps, so thank you for doing it. I don't like this. What's going on? I see plenty of chat right here. I mean, you guys are here, you guys are talking, but I'm trying to get it on the screen. What's going on? It's not doing what it's supposed to. Oh, that's frustrating. Wow, this is dumb. I'm paying for this program now too, so I would like it if it worked. I upgraded to the premium so I could get more features and stuff, and it's not even working on me now. What's up, Luis Gomez? Oh, is that your air horn? Yeah, Poirier's foot. Look, okay, now it's working. There we go. Oh, Juice Box and Morloca. Right there on the screen. Of all the people. There we go. There we go. Yeah, but why is it showing like 4 at a time? I put 15. It's supposed to be showing like 15 messages. What if I go like that? I just had to expand it or what? It's still acting dumb. What's going on? Oh my gosh. This is not cool. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. I'm gonna fix this. I know it's taking a little bit, but I gotta fix this. James Dallo, all of a sudden, you're on mixed martial. Wait, you are on mixed martial academic. Who's mixed martial academic? You are on mixed martial academic talking about Izzy's chesticle. In other news, first you go after DC and now UK fighters. Wait, whoa, who's that going after? That's a UK fighter. Oh, in my title? I didn't even realize both of them are UK fighters. I didn't make that connection. I was just like, why don't I like both of these fools? Why are they both really annoying? Look, look how it's spazzing out now. This is what I'm paying for? This is where your hard-earned money is going to? What the heck? I'm gonna get your money back. Hashtag beef, hashtag Isan, hashtag yuck. It's not like that, James Dallo. It's not like that. It's a coincidence. I'm a victim of circumstance. This is annoying. I'm gonna have to send him an angry email. I didn't even realize. It's just a coincidence that all the people that I don't like are from the UK. It's a coincidence. Yeah, I don't know about I barely heard about it today about Poirier's foot. And I was like, oh, snap. Like, no laughing matter and everything. I don't know if you saw that fool's foot. It was nasty. He got staph infection. He got staph infection. He was in the hospital. And it was, like, pretty bad. And his body wasn't reacting to the antibiotics. It was getting worse and worse. And then today, they let him out. And he went to like his daughter's school and saw her in a play and everything. So that was good. And then of course Conor McGregor was on he was on Twitter making fun of that fool, telling him that he should cut it off and keep it for Halloween decoration and everything. That fool was crazy. And then he deleted it. I always wonder though, like, it's like, if you're gonna be crazy, just go full crazy. Like, don't put something dumb like that and then delete it. That's what makes you soft right there. If you're gonna be full villain, then just commit to it. But when he puts dumb stuff like that and then tweets it, I don't know if it's D that's doing it. I don't know if his lady's making him, or that is his lady D. I don't know if it's his press secretary or what. I don't know what's going on, but wait, what is that I'm touching? Oh. But it's like, if you're gonna do it, fool. Commit to the bit, you know? If you're gonna be the heel, then be it. Look at this heel. Now that we're talking about heels. That was his foot right there. That looked crazy, but he's already out. I don't know if he's like, I'm going no matter what, you can't stop me, and he just dipped so he could go to his daughter's play, or if it got better. I don't know if the swelling went down or what, but he got staph infection pretty bad. And then right when the photo was released, Jake Paul called him out to a boxing match. Nah, I stole that joke. I stole that. I saw somebody. See, that's what you're supposed to do. And I'm not going to say the name of the YouTube channels that like to steal jokes. But that's what you're supposed to do when you steal someone's joke. You're supposed to admit that you stole it. I saw in the comment section, someone said that Jake Paul just called him out. And I thought it was hilarious. It made me laugh out loud. But his foot was looking really bad. And then someone was pointing out like that's how Kevin Randleman died. And everyone was like, hey, man. People in the comments are crazy. This is serious. Bruno! Grandmaster, make it make sense. Girl I was dating texted me she got in a car accident at like 12:30 a.m. I responded once I woke up. She then proceeded to ghost me and ignore me. and post on her story. Oh, you know what happened? What I heard? You know what I heard happen sometimes? Supposedly this actually happened to Roseanne Barr. And it stuck in my head because I remember one time I was mowing the lawn and I listened to the JRE podcast when Roseanne Barr was on. And it was a very interesting one. And she tells this story about how when she was like really young, she got in a car accident and she was like never the same after that or something. Like it literally altered like her brain chemistry. And that apparently there's like case studies and stuff on that a lot of time when you take trauma to the head or you go through some kind of shock or accident or something like that, like it literally changes your biophysics and like your nature of your dome and stuff like that. So I mean, maybe the impact that she took or the shock that her body endured or something like that, maybe it's like a 50 First Dates kind of scenario. Have you ever seen that movie with Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler? Maybe it's like you got to make her fall in love with you every single day. And you know, that's just like how I live, you know? Like I think like as a man, like that's how you should be living your life every day. Like I'm telling you, like I'm making Marilena fall in love with me on the daily, you know? I think that's just what, you know, that's just how you're supposed to live anyway. And I'm sure that she would attest to that, but let's not ask her. It's not important right now. She's busy. But I think that's probably like what you're looking at right now. A lot of times when somebody and their body and their brain goes through that type of a situation, those kinds of things could happen. I also remember, what was it? Everybody Loves Raymond. You remember that one episode where Deborah was choking and her husband was just like chilling? He was like, are you dying or what? You're okay? And he didn't even get up. And she was all like traumatized by that. She felt like he wouldn't help her in a dangerous situation. Maybe she like over dramatically was like, he wasn't there for me. And you know, he sleeps and he's not nocturnal, and I want to be with someone that's up all hours of the night in case I get in an accident, and she's just being unreasonable, you know, stuff like that could happen. But or maybe it's like I saw a movie like this one time. I think it had Reese Witherspoon. Maybe she died and she don't know that she died, and she was able to contact you and let you know. And maybe she could still post on her stories, but no, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Something she took trauma to the brain, most likely. Jesse Racer, thank you, Jesse. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Raymond, you look at Raymond. What the thing? Look, Everybody Loves Raymond. On one hand, it's one of my comfort. It's one of my comfort food type of shows. You know, I grew up with that show. I could have it on daily and just like I enjoy the reruns. But on the other hand, the character Ray Barone, they made him be a pathetic, weak, wet carpet of a husband, you know. And I believe that that's one of the shows, because it was like a groundbreaking, one of the most popular shows ever. I believe that was one of the shows, unfortunately, even though I like it on one hand, that kind of ruined the society that we have today. And it's like the man is a joke, the husband's a joke, you can't take them seriously, all men should be ladies, and you know, if you act like a man, you should stop it right now. And unfortunately, I feel like that show did a lot of that, because Deborah was like domineering and he was like the idiot and didn't know anything and messed everything up. That's like how you're supposed to look at husbands, apparently. And I feel like that definitely left a dent in the culture. So even though I'm kind of hypocritically saying I like the show, on the other hand, I think that there was a lot of agenda behind that production. Midnight Light Company, Choncla Slab Club, just saying. Choncla Slab Club. That's the kind of thing that we could do on Rumble. That would get demonetized with the quickness over here. Look, I'm going to get to it in a little bit. I'm going to tell you something right here. I want to talk about a little bit of the news right now going on in the MMA world. And then I want to show you some things. And then I want to talk about something that I want to move on to coming up shortly. But first, I need to mention, I should have mentioned it quite sooner. This video is sponsored by Ridge.com. And I'm going to be talking about that more in a little bit. You already know I rock with the Ridge wallet. I got it with me. I usually have it in my front pocket, but I have it right here just so I can pull it up on you. And I'm going to be talking about that a little bit later. You already know that I'm sponsored. I stay sponsored by the Ridge wallet. everybody should be like Frank. For real, Frank Barone was the GOAT in that. Frank Barone was like, that's the man right there. That's what it's supposed to be like. Married with Children was where it's at. That's what I'm talking about. Al Bundy. The sad thing is, like in real life, it seemed like he did a full 180. He went from Married with Children to Modern Family and just like undid all his work, you know? So look, I was going to touch on Darren Till real quick. And I don't know if you guys were reading about this, but Darren Till was in the news. He was getting interviewed and he's already making excuses. He was talking about how he suffered not only an eye poke, but in his opinion, the worst eye poke that he's ever seen. And if the eye poke was so bad, how'd you see it, Darren? How'd you see it? Last time I was outside feeding the dogs, I got a fruit fly in my eye. I couldn't see for like 8 minutes. You had the worst eye poke you ever had in your life during training. How are you going to see it? That's my first question. It's a logical fallacy. Darren Till gets an eye poke. Says it's the worst eye poke he's ever seen in his life. And then he posted on Instagram or Twitter or all of them. I don't even know where he's not banned from anymore. Just so that he could worry everybody. Spread the news. Let everybody know what's going on with them. Let everybody know that he's not at 100%. And then he went even further, where he was elaborating on the intricacies of this most horrible eye injury of all time. And he says he actually felt the eye go into his brain. I guess there's a sensation in your head, in your eye somewhere, where you could tell the moment it touches your brain. Apparently. So not only does he have the worst eye injury that he's ever seen, he now has a brain injury. You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. And not only here, you heard it when he gave interviews. It's all over the internet. It's all over YouTube. Darren Till gave an interview and said not only did he have the worst eye injury that he's ever been aware of, he also, by default, has a brain injury. His eye got shoved into his brain. I don't know if you guys heard that. He's out there making the rounds talking about this right now. Come on! Chocolate covered marshmallows. Ridiculous. Love Christmas. Who's talking about chocolate covered marshmallows? Ridiculous. Love Christmas time is 75 here today. 75? You live in Death Valley? What a December. Can't wait to see Patty's frog legs. Pics? I'll do some pics. I'll bring the pics up right now. Chocolate covered marshmallows. I don't know if I've ever had a chocolate covered marshmallow. I wouldn't say no. Yeah, I'll give you some pics right now. But a lot of people didn't even know if Darren Till was going to come back. A lot of people didn't know what to expect. A lot of people thought that Darren Till had become like to Khamzat Chimaev, like the Ben Avery to Tim Dillon. That's basically what their relationship had morphed into. And a lot of people really thought that he wasn't even going to fight again. He was like the Jimmy Hart. We run deep in here with the references. I don't know if y'all are keeping up with me. You know we run deep with the references in here. The cultural references. You got to keep up. I'm not slowing down for anybody. I'm dropping references on you like I'm trying to get a job. Thank you, Andre V. I do not do stand-up. I do sit down. This is all I do. I do sit down. This is the best I got. This is the best I got. You're seeing it right here. I'm telling you, Noro Ego. I'm telling you. And you're not going to hear this anywhere else. All you're going to get is praise everywhere else. You're going to get hype. You're going to get MMA flunkies coming at you with the narrative. They just got faxed the narrative this morning. I don't got a fax machine. I got a facts machine. I got a FACTS machine. I'm proud of that one. I'm proud of that one. That's stream of consciousness right now. I didn't even write that down. I don't got a fax machine. I got a facts machine. I'm not a businessman. I'm a business man. That's the same thing. I just leveled up right there. Right before your eyes, I just turned into Charizard. You're watching Macro Evolution right now. Or Micro. I always forget. One of them's not real. One of them is. That's how you know the difference. A lot of people thought he wasn't going to fight again. And then he's like, all right. I'll fight. But I'm going to let you guys know that my eye is gone and my brain is gone. In case I lose, I just had the worst eye injury ever. And now I also got a brain injury. So if I win, cool. If I lose, don't forget these things that I just told you. Speaking of injuries, Jiri Prochazka. It's sad. It's devastating. Devastating. The prospect just coming up, getting the title. Looking like a samurai warrior in there, giving us something to be excited about. Showing up and looking like with the personality and the aura and everything. Looking like one of these dudes from like UFC 1 through 50 or something like that. Kind of the old school feel that we've been wanting. Not some like homogenized, perfectly marketed new type of dude. Trash talking left and right. It was just like an old school type of warrior. And he's out. And it's by friendly fire of all things. Did you hear how he got injured? Now it was kind of like a twofold. No pun intended. It was kind of like a twofold on the arm right there. Because I guess when he was training, he got that TJ Dillashaw. Came out a little bit. It came out of place. It happens. It happens. You gotta... Can you hear that? Did you hear that? I can only do one right now. Oh, by the way, people are tripping all the time. People are tripping talking about my sound effects. Saying that they were fake. Accusing me. They're coming at me like Liver King, accusing me of the fake knuckle crack. They think it's a sound effect. Hey. It's not fake, homie. You think I gotta take Bruce Lee sound effects? Hold up. I don't know if you're picking that up. I seen a lot of people accusing me in the comment section, my short video with Flaco, that I was using sound effects. That's my real knuckles, homie. But anyway, he got that TJ Dillashaw. His arm came out just a little bit. And then he told the homies, hey, fix me up real quick. I don't want to have to do that copay. He told the homies, fix my arm up real quick. Obama messed up my insurance a few years ago. I can't go anymore. And then his homie tried to reset his arm. He tried to put it back in there, and they're the ones that messed it up. It wasn't even from training. It came out from training, but like I said, you can carry a little bit too many groceries. Sometimes it comes out a little bit. It happens to the best of us. But he tried to get the homies to put it back in. And you know, like when you're trying to drill, you're trying to screw something in, and you start stripping it. That's basically what they did to his arm. They just stripped it up. And now it doesn't want to go in right anymore. Now you got to like correct the grooves and everything. You know how you got to go on YouTube and find out how to do all that stuff? You got to go all the way to Home Depot and get a special part just for that. Nobody has that on deck. You got to go looking for that. You got to get on Amazon. And then you want to get on Amazon. You don't... I don't know how many times I try to get something on Amazon. They need to fix their setup. You got to differentiate between like... There's like so many fake brands on there. And they sell it really good. Amazon needs to learn how to differentiate between legitimate and illegitimate products. I bought some bad stuff on there before. Some of it not on purpose. But the homies were trying to put his arm back in and they messed it all up. And it resulted in being like, you know, a lot like Darren Till's eye. The worst arm injury supposedly that the doctors have ever seen. And Jiri's like, all right, 6 months. I'll try to come back in 6 months. 6 months, which sounds like a long time, right? Oh, man, we got to wait 6 months? When he said that, the doctor was like, oh, you got to be realistic. 6 months is too soon. That fool's thinking more like 6 years. He's going to have to come back way later, like if he was like Nick Diaz from all the like Mote and stuff like that. Remember how that Nick Diaz, because of all the drug charges and stuff like that, had to come back and fight when he was like 45? He missed like 9 years of fighting. It's going to be like the same kind of situation with Jiri, just because that fool didn't want to go to the hospital. Janny 890, Till's going to fit Right in at BT Sport. For real. For real. They're all the same though, but for real. Mike Alfieri just gifted another membership. Man, we got Santa Claus out here. All the time. He don't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Congratulations, Pimware Tooney, for getting the membership by Mike Alfieri. Oh. Hobby, hey, what's up, KO? With that KO power coming in here with the donation, I appreciate it. Coming in here to knock out all the haters, I appreciate that, thank you. J5, what's up? Coming in here with the emojis, thank you. The Mexican karate, Mexican boxing. Thank you. Yeah, it's messed up. He's going to be out for a while, and we don't really know if he's going to come back. He's coming back up here right now. That's where he wants to come back. The doctor's telling him, don't. It's like one of those movies where the doctor's like, you could never fight again. And the fool's like, this is all I have. And then Paddy Pimblett, he's mad. He's mad. He keeps winning. He does. He gets caught a lot. Some of it's very, very sloppy, but it keeps it exciting. I gotta try to be consistent. You look at the old UFC fights, they're very sloppy, but that makes them more exciting. He's a very sloppy fighter. He gets caught in some sticky situations. And I thought it was very interesting. I saw the article today that he was very upset and that he's demanding respect. And he's hoping that he finally gets respect after, if he wins this fight coming up on Saturday. And I don't even know that was a thing in his mind. When you listen to someone like Paddy Pimblett talk and the way they conduct themselves and live their life and stuff like that, you would think that it doesn't even occur to them how they come off to people. As obnoxious and annoying and stuff as he is, you get the impression that he doesn't care how he comes off to people. So I was very surprised to hear that he was saying that he's upset that people don't respect him. And here's my link right there if you want to go and pick up some Ridge products. I need to tell you right now, and I wish I would have mentioned it earlier. Right now, until December 22nd, you can save 40% off at the Ridge wallet. 40. Usually you put in my promo code VOTO, V-O-T-O, to save 10. 10. Suckers. I'm just playing. I know a lot of you use it, and I'm thankful. But I'm telling you, 40? You can save 40 now, and don't use my promo code. Just use my link. If you use my link that I put in right now and that I pin, they'll take you there, and they will, you know what? I'm gonna talk about it right now. I'm gonna give you the whole spot right now. Look it. Let me put up my banner and everything. All right. I want to do right by the Ridge right now. Look it. This is my Ridge wallet. All right. We've been together a couple years now, and I've never been happier. And I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of people come onto their YouTube videos. Chale Sane, Bobby Lee and stuff like that, and they're like, oh, the Ridge wallet, I had a real big fat wallet in my pocket and then I got rid of it and then I started using this one. Nah, not me. You know why? Before I started using the Ridge wallet, I didn't use a wallet. I straight up, I'm telling you, and you come here for the facts. I told you earlier, I don't got a fax machine. I got a fax machine. You come here for the truth. And I'm telling you the truth. You don't think sponsors have come at me before? And I'm like, child, I'm not going to peddle that nonsense. I'm not going to try to give this to the people. That's garbage. Look it, I'm telling you the truth right now. Before the Ridge wallet, I didn't have a big old fat chunky wallet in my pocket. I didn't have a wallet. You know why? Because I had already given up on wallets. I told you this story before. If you've been here for any extended period of time, you know this. I stopped using wallets in like 2008, 2009. I can't remember. I straight up stopped using them. And I would just carry loose cards and coins and cash in my pockets. Because I got sick of the way they were designed. The bulkiness, it was unreasonable. It was unrealistic. It was illogical. It was ridiculousness. I gave up on it way back in the day. It was as if I was like unconsciously, subconsciously like waiting for the Ridge wallet before it was even a thing. And then a couple years ago, we crossed paths. The Ridge wallet came into my life. Slim, sleek, could carry all my cars, could carry my cash. It's RFID blocking, stays in my front pocket. I stay without back problems. And I want to show you right now, I actually had it loaded up on the screen. I want to show you if you go to the Ridge, let me hide this real quick. If you go to the Ridge, they don't just got the wallets anymore. They don't just got the wallets. They got key cases. Let me go to their products page right here. They got key cases. They got wedding bands. They get wedding bands. You know why? Because fools are staying committed to the Ridge. Committed. And it's giving them ideas. Fools are devoting all their time into the... That's why they got watches now. Watches, wedding bands, key cases, AirTag money clips, backpacks. You should recognize that backpack right there. I got it. I love it. It's right here. I love this backpack. I was shocked when they gave it to me. They asked me what I wanted. I was like, can I get that backpack? And they let me have it. I love it. And I want to remind you, if you go to ridge.com/voto before December 22nd, you could save 40% off. Again, you don't got to use the code VOTO. You don't got to use Voto. Just go to my link and you could save 40% off. Just go to the website and there's savings till the 22nd, 40% off. All right? I want your life to be changed like mine. I want you to be without back problems. I want you to have RFID blocking in case fools try to run up on you and take your hard-earned money. I want you to be able to stay committed with those wedding bands. I want you to be able to know what time it is, even though we all know it's Khabib time. I want you to know in different zones. You know, it depends on where you're at. I want you to be able to have key cases. I don't want you to be late to work anymore. Ridge.com/voto. Save 40% off. Don't miss out. Don't be foolish. Let me bring the chat back real quick. I wanted to touch on one final thing regarding Paddy Pimblett. I thought it was very interesting that he was out here saying that nobody respects him. And it was very funny because I saw that video of him the other day when he rang on that lady's door because his dog went doo-doo on her lawn. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, my dog went to the bathroom. I'm sorry. And I was like, I wonder if that fool staged that. Because when I've never liked that fool. The first clip I ever saw of him, I thought he was annoying. And then I saw that video about his dog and it made me respect him a little bit. And I got mad because I didn't want to respect him. I was like, oh snap, that fool just like hijacked my brain right now. And I wonder if he staged it on purpose just to try to, like, in a pathetic attempt to get respect. I wonder if he's on that, like, Kevin Holland type of thing where he's not, like, getting what he needs in the cage. So he has to go out there and try to be, like, vigilante. Like, he's like a street Spider-Man or something like that. I wonder if Paddy Pimblett's out there dropping doodles all over the city just so that he could try to earn respect. It's brilliant when you stop and think about it. Now look, I want to try something right now. That was really all the news I wanted to talk about, but there's something I wanted to share, something I wanted to watch. I wanted to have a little bit of fun, and I wanted to tell you something. I was combing through a little bit of things before I started this stream, trying to find ideas about stuff that I want to start doing in the future, things that I would have fun doing, and I think a good number of you would have fun doing. And it was a little bit disappointing because I realized a lot of the stuff that I ran into and a lot of the stuff that I wanted to try to do is stuff that I can't do on YouTube. So in the future, I'm going to be trying to do it on Rumble, where I have a lot more freedom to do stuff like this. So I want to remind you, if you have not yet found Mexican martial arts on Rumble, please go over there at some point and follow me so that you can see future videos of the kind of stuff that I'm going to be trying to do right now. Hold on. Let me show you. I just want to have it handy so when the time comes, I can remind you. Okay. Bruno! Uh-oh. I know I'm late, but when you buy something on Amazon, if you want to know it's from Amazon, on the bottom of the list, it should say sold by Amazon. But if sold by third-party source, it'll say something different. Hey, I appreciate that, and I'm screenshotting that right now. I really appreciate you taking the time and the funds to mention that to me, because I've gotten some sketchy things on Amazon. Again, some of them not on purpose. When I'm trying to buy something legitimate, and then I get something really weird that seemed like some fool made it in his garage, and I'm like, what the heck? It said this brand or that brand. Then you realize later someone just like ironed it on real quick. So I appreciate that insight. Thank you. So look, I'm gonna try something right here. Let's see how it goes. Might be a little rocky, but I want to try something, and I hope you enjoy it. I wanted to gather some clips and try to watch some things. I enjoy watching stuff like this. I enjoy watching content like this. So I thought it'd be really fun to make content like this during live streams. I don't see myself making this kind of content, like editing it, but in a live stream, I think this could be really fun. So let me see if this works. Let me see if I could get this to work. Bear with me. If I could get this to show up right here, and maybe I could move the live chat over here. I'm really annoyed that my alert box didn't start working. I had my alert box on so that when people say stuff and subscribe and become members and stuff, my alert box does its thing, but it never came on. That's really frustrating. I don't know what's wrong with it. Anybody that's not subscribed, would you consider subscribing right now? Just so I can see if my alert box is working, and for no other reason at all. That was like one of the things I was most looking forward to, being able to have that you know, letting the stream come to life a little bit with the alert box. So it's very frustrating that it just decided not to work. Very disappointing. I appreciate that, Alex. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. That's very dumb. Okay, well, man, I'm gonna have to get on the chat with a Streamlabs employee and say, like, why is your platform garbage? All right, let's try this. Let's see if this works. Oh, I'm gonna get flagged for that music. I'm gonna get flagged for that music. So look, hold on. Let me start it over. So if you didn't read it, it says an exotic dancer turned MMA fighter. So I don't know how you make that trajectory. It seems like most of our female MMA fighters go the other direction and turn into exotic dancers or OnlyFans, you know, entrepreneurs or whatever. You don't as often see an exotic dancer turn into an MMA fighter. You think the exotic dancers make enough money. An exotic dancer turned MMA fighter declared size doesn't matter and challenged a sumo wrestler. So that's the context right here. She was a dancer, she turned into an MMA fighter, and she's telling that full size don't matter. And she's gonna prove it to him right now. Scope. All right, she's gonna let him know. She's gonna give him the Frankensteiner. Oh no. And she learned that size does matter today, and that they should definitely have weight divisions when it's strictly a sumo match. Let's watch it one more time. Exotic dancer turned MMA fighter is gonna prove to this large man that size doesn't matter, and she's gonna get him in the flying guillotine. Nope. So look, one of the reasons that I wanted to watch this is because I talk pretty often. I talk about it quite a bit about how size and weight divisions and stuff like that should not be as much of an issue as people act like. And I know that, and I thought it was something that needed to be addressed. When I say that, I'm talking about a real fight. I'm talking about a real fight. I do not believe that you should put a 250-pound dude against an 87-pound dude in a judo competition match of the same rank. I don't believe that you should put a 315-pound sumo wrestler, male, against a 110-pound female, strictly in a sumo wrestling match. I don't even necessarily believe that you should put a 200-pound fighter, MMA fighter, against a 155-pound MMA fighter in a MMA match, because of all the different rules and stipulations and regulations. Now, if you put a 200-pound dude against a 155-pound dude behind Walmart in the parking lot, that's different. That's different. And in a lot of cases, I'm probably going to take the little wiry, feisty, Napoleon complex little dude over the big dude. And I'm telling you, you could scour the internet. You could scour YouTube. You find it time and time again. The little chaparro, the fool got the fire in him. Most of the time, he gets the better of the big dude. Don't ask me why. Just watch. Just take it in. I don't know what to tell you. Just watch the videos. They're real. They're shaky. They're shot vertically. Some of them have World Star watermarks. They are real. Don't get mad at me for it. You can find it. I'm telling you, that's flippity flop. It's true. They got that anger. It's different. But you know, you got to acknowledge this. When you go in and you're like, it's strictly gonna be this type of match with these kind of rules, and you can't, then yeah, that's like an identical type of, you're playing by these same rules and you got to follow certain things and not do certain things, and you got like relatively similar skill sets. That's a lot different. That's a lot different. So don't get it twisted. What's up, Ego Death? I had another one I wanted to show you right here. I didn't just have one video for you. I had another one right here. And YouTube, don't even start tripping. Don't even start tripping, because this is in a gym and there are trainers and there are coaches and there's a mat, there's a canvas, there's a cage. It looks like it's regulated to me. As far as I'm confirmed, this looks very much regulated. I'm going to read this to you. It says the idiot without a shirt is a winning street fighter, whatever that means. I don't know if he came in talking about all the fights that he's won or whatever. I never heard the term winning street fighter. I'm just assuming they're giving that fool the benefit of the doubt to make him look as good as he possibly can for what's about to follow. The idiot without a shirt is a winning street fighter who went into an MMA gym and started threatening people, picking fights until one man got tired of it and faced him in the cage. Now, most of these videos, all these videos I haven't played all the way through. I just kind of got glimpses because I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to play like some, terrorist video or something like that. So I don't know what's going to happen. I wanted to enjoy these for the first time with you guys. So here's the next one right here. I do think that they said some bad things in here, so I'm just gonna keep it down. So it's the dude in the cage with no shirt on. It's the out of shape dude with no shirt on. I'm assuming this dude with the leg brace, with the knee pad or whatever, walking in. I think he's the dude that's gonna challenge him. I guess we'll find out as we go. I might stop and start it here and there. I know it's annoying, and then I'll play it all the way through again if we need to. So if I remember correctly, I heard a little bit earlier when I was setting this up. The dude with no shirt on, the winning street fighter, he's like, all right, so what are the rules? What are the rules? What are we doing? What are we not doing? And the MMA fighter's like, I don't care. You can do whatever you want, fool. Like, he was so confident. So he's trying to set it up right now. Like, what's going on? What are we doing? We're doing that. And the other fool's like, I don't even care. Just shut up already. Let's go. So there's dudes pulling the shorts up. Somehow they're still far too low. All right, he looks a little bit inebriated, if you ask me. If not, there's probably something wrong with his inner ear. I don't know what he keeps pointing at. I don't know if he's talking about his leg brace or what. He probably thinks he's got metal in there. He's concerned all of a sudden. It looks like he's trying to buy some time, maybe. All right, there he's going. He's going. He's getting his adrenaline up. He's getting up the nerve. People all with their phones out. Here we go. Here we go. Look at. Wait, we gotta watch that approach again. Look at that. Look at how he walks up on him. Look at that. That intimidation right there. Boom! He caught one to the teeth already. Caught a teeth to the low stomach or the midsection. That fool came up on him with a knee to the ground. That fool didn't care if he was grounded. Knee to the face. Knee to the face from the clinch. All right, he's trying to... Yup, he dropped him. He's getting on top of him. Is he going to mount him? I don't see him not mounting him. Oh, he's just going to hit him from the side. And he's going to... Oh, knee to the face. He's going to... No, what's he going to do? Darce? What's he going for? Okay, he went into guard. Pulled him down. What is that? A guillotine? I can't see from this angle. We only got one cameraman. I don't know if this dude has the wherewithal to tap out or if he's going to go to sleep. It looks like he fell asleep. He fell asleep quick. He must have been tired. Oh, hey, no, come on, dude. Don't hit him again. No, you're supposed to be the one in control. Oh, come on, dude. You just killed it right there. I don't know. Some of you might like that. I don't like that. To me, it's like you already went in there. You outclassed him. You schooled him. You laced him up. You let him know how it was. You opened his eyes a little bit. But then you had to go on his level. You freaked out a little bit too much. He didn't know how to control his rage. That's not a good look. Even the coach was like, hey, fool, now you're making the dojo look bad. That's not good. You didn't need that last shot. Andrew Brown, if I was you, I would keep doing the... Hey, thank you. Thank you. Hey, that's why I'm still here. That's why I'm still here. Because of people like you. Because of the few and the proud that actually... Hey, look at this inception on the screen right here. That's crazy. Because the few and the proud that actually enjoy it. I appreciate you very much. And I'm happy to do it. Yeah, I mean, that's... I know, I get it, Bodie. I get it. That's kind of how I feel like, it's kind of similar to like what, I feel like Kevin Holland does. It's like, it makes you feel like a big man or what? Like if someone's coming into the dojo and they're literally like actually threatening people and they're really getting in people's face and they're really posing a threat and it's really something that needs to be addressed, do what you gotta do. Obviously, no matter what situation in life you're in, you're at the store, you're at the DMV, you're at the dojo, and someone comes in, they're posing a threat, you gotta make sure people are safe. But when you just start getting all riled up yourself, to the point where even after you put this fool to sleep, he socked an unconscious dude in the head. I'm pretty sure that's a crime. I just streamed the crime. I just realized. I'm pretty sure that's a crime. If he would have just choked him out, that anybody would have been like, well, that's how martial arts work, and that's a thing, and that's what happens in BJJ, and if you don't tap, you pass out. But he socked an unconscious dude. You can't do stuff to unconscious people without their consent. That's what happened to my Tío Beto. I haven't seen that fool in 2 years. I can't even visit him because of COVID and all that. You can't be doing stuff like that. You gotta wait till fools wake up. They could agree and stuff like that. They could write stuff down. But I just think that fool went a little bit too far with that last shot. Let's just watch it one more time. Here's the dude coming in. He's trying to let that fool know what's up. But I think he found out what was up in the meantime. He found out that he had a little bit too much pent up rage, and it's not a good look. As an MMA fighter, and maybe he's not a professional MMA fighter, but as a professional in life, in doing what he does, showing up to the gym on the daily, being in this position, he should have been able to have better composure than this. I already said it, but he ended up lowering himself to the level of this dude right here. This dude comes in dojo storms, and this fool just let it completely get to him. And his rage just got the best of him. It doesn't look good. My favorite part of the video is how this dude approaches him right now. The way he walks up on him. The way that he approaches him, look at the way that he approaches him, right there, the MMA fighter should have not even kicked him in the face, shouldn't have teeped him, shouldn't have kneed him in the face. The way that dude rolled up, walking like that, the MMA fighter should have known, oh, okay, I'm just going to double leg him, and I'm going to get him in an arm lock until he taps out. That's what he should have done. But this fool just felt like he has something to prove. He went full Kevin Holland. This is an immature, insecure individual. This ain't good right here. He did fall asleep really fast. I don't know if he's playing possum. I don't think so. But look at right here. Stupidity right there. Stupidity. Even his coach is like, fool, don't even come back tomorrow. Don't even come for the open mat. That was dumb. For real, that fool's acting like he was fighting for his life. It was pathetic. He didn't have to. He did too much. It was not necessary. It was not necessary. I hope you guys are enjoying these. I got a couple more. Again, if you want to see videos like this is what I want to do on Rumble. But on Rumble, I could watch any of them. I could watch any of the street fights. I could break down some funny stuff, but I can't do it on YouTube. I had to be very selective right now. So if you want to follow my journey, if you want to follow my Rumble journey, where I'm going to be doing this kind of thing more often, I think like 3 times a week or something like that, follow me right here. Oh, I got to... What? If you want to follow the journey, go right here. I'm going to post it in the chat. Follow me right there on Rumble. And I'm going to be doing videos like this with fights that I can't show on YouTube. And if you want to submit fights that you want me to watch, you know there's some funny fights out there, your homie's in a fight or whatever, you want me to watch it on Rumble, in this video you're watching right now, in the description, I put the subreddit, the Mexican martial arts subreddit. Post any videos you want right there, and I can break them down. Funny videos, fails, videos of you, videos of your homie, fights that you know that YouTube won't let me watch. I'll watch them over there on Rumble. So go to the subreddit. It's down below in the description. Post any fights, any stuff you want me to watch right there, and then go follow on Rumble so you can see me on there breaking them down. Here's another one. I don't know how this one goes. I saw the beginning, and I'm not sure if it's going to be funny, if it's going to be impressive, if it's going to be anticlimactic and disappointing. I can't tell. It's an old dude, and he's going to try to break a baseball bat. And I always do think that it's a little bit interesting when people do stuff like this, because you see fools in the UFC. You see professional fighters. People who train day in, day out. They dedicate their lives to this kind of thing. They check a kick, and their stuff breaks in half, you know? But you got this old dude right here. He's about to break it. No stress. No problem. No questions. Hopefully. Let's see. I want to get some volume on here. I don't think this dude's playing any copyrighted music or anything. I don't know if it's just in my mind, but I feel like if you look closely, you could actually see the welt on his shin from the failed attempts that he just had right now. I feel like I see the little bolito that just grew right now. Yeah, I rewound it and it's not there. Man, that sounded loud and ugly. Hold up. Let me get it. I don't want to blast your ears, but let me get a little louder. Oh wait, what? That was it? So he doesn't break it? to break a baseball bat with martial arts. But you didn't break it, fool. I told you I didn't watch these. I didn't know it was gonna be a disappointment. Why did you post this? Oh, it's on the There Was an Attempt subreddit. Okay. Does anybody know what he's saying? Do you speak Chinese? What's he saying? Let me put it a little bit louder. What did he say? Oh, that fool's gonna call into work tomorrow. The weird thing is when he's kicking it, doesn't it sound like it's an aluminum bat? The way that it's echoing doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound like wood. What if that fool was really dumb and he was trying to break an aluminum bat? Or metal or whatever. Is it aluminum? I don't play baseball. Is that what they're made of? The non-wood ones? Does anybody... He's saying, Tony Ferguson, you're taking everything I work for? He said, I will break the beam and leave the bat unharmed. At least if the Yakuza threatened to break his leg, he's good. Maybe that's all he's doing. He's training. He said sub to Mexican martial arts. He said, I'm going to break this bat. It's Tony Ferguson's grandfather. I'm really mad that my alert box isn't working. I'm very upset. Are you guys hearing that? That's what it's supposed to be doing every time somebody's like subscribing or doing a membership or anything. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's not working. That's frustrating. That's very annoying. I don't know why it's glitching like this. I told you guys earlier, I just started paying for premium. This should not be happening. I'm gonna get a refund. They're doing me dirty. Anyway, that's messed up. Let me find another one. So I saw the first part of this video right here, and I thought for sure it was fake. Okay, look, I'm just gonna play it. I want to have the audio not too loud. I have to reset the audio on like every one of these videos. It gets annoying. It's a little process. I don't mind doing it. I'm just happy that you're willing to hang in there with me through the little hiccups. But so practicing martial arts, but the wall fights back. So look at this kung fu dude right here. So look, I'm gonna tell you, I've spent a lot of time in front of a camera in my life, all right? I've been around a lot of actors and people trying to play the part, you know? The way that he was moving his body right now and doing this whole thing, and when I first saw that part, I thought, oh, this is fake. Because he was being a little too, like he was putting on something, you know? Look at the way he moves his arms right here, look at it. Not this. This. His like, oh, no, jeez. Oh, it seems put on to me. I don't know if you see that. It seems like he's trying a little too hard. Like he's trying to like he's a mime or something like that. It feels like very Charlie Chaplin. Look again. He hits the wall. And now he's like, oh gosh, what happened? Do you see that? I don't really know exactly how to articulate it into words for you. but it seems like he's kind of like setting us up for something. Like, you know, just trying to be very visual with his actions. But then I kept watching. And I still thought it was fake right here. But when I saw this... When I saw this stuff break and the way in which it broke, you could kind of see it definitely doesn't look like this is fake anymore. Yeah, he was too animated about it. And then there was something in the audio right here. I can't remember if I passed it already. That was it right there. The moment he was, I knew it was real. Look at watch. I wasn't sure if it was real up until that point right there. Because nobody's gonna do that. No one's gonna, that noise ain't gonna come out of you unless you got real panic running through your body. Unless you're feeling some real deep down kind of pain right there. Alright, let's go through it again. Come on, I went right into the Ethernet. You're gonna play me like this? What do I gotta do? It's like I remember when I was, if you have an older brother, then you know what it's like to get socked in the stomach and have the air leave your body. It's taking me back. You know that guttural groan when all the air leaves your body and you're just like, that's what he's doing right now. This is very real. Look at him. He's literally rocking himself. He's trying to comfort himself. Look at it. Look at it. He's doing some self-soothing right here. What the? Okay, now I think it's fake again. I didn't see the end. That's the biggest teapot I've ever seen in my life. Why is he bringing his injured friend T? This is like a Three Stooges scene right here. The fool fights the wall. It breaks on him. And then the fool brings him boiling hot tea. But they cut it off right at the end when that fool's gonna start moaning again. Hey, can anybody confirm what he's holding? Is that a teapot? Is there anything else that looks like that? That's not a teapot? Do people carry water in that?
Or not.
He's missing his mouth. Full on champ. He came out with the water he can. Look at, he completely misses his mouth. He puts it like into his groin. Look at, what the heck? It's like somewhat, it's a little bit sensual. Look at this still shot right here. That's actually a little bit weird. I'm trying to make it. Alright, I'm gonna play one more time. Oh no, oh no. Okay. So you have to. Well, let me make sure. I don't like when I do this. It's too much Inception. It's too much Inception. Hold up. Evil Hamza Chamoyev, GM, thoughts on Paddy talking papas to Ariel? I didn't know he was doing that. But at the same time, it's kind of pathetic. Like, I take shots at Ariel takes shots at Shaw, everybody takes shots at each other, you know? But if you're like an active MMA fighter and you're taking shots at someone like Ariel Helwani, it's a little bit pathetic. Like, what's Ariel supposed to do? I don't know what Paddy said. I didn't hear nothing about that. I didn't catch that news, but I think it's pathetic. Maybe I could look it up right now, find out what's going on. But as of right now, I have no opinion because I don't know what happened. So I'm gonna play this one more time. And you know, there are some questions here. First of all, I'm wondering what kind of training. So look, if you observe the scene right here, you look at the floor where this guy's standing. It looks like there's broken pieces of stuff. It looks like they're probably on a construction site. And I don't think that necessarily makes it fake. I remember one time I was at a dojo when I was like very young. And we were leaving. Like, we were leaving the dojo. We had to leave. We had to move out. And I remember the teacher was like, hey, we can't take this one thing with us. We basically just have to break it. And we all just started kicking the heck out of it, you know? I was just like doing like spinning stuff, and I hurt my heel really bad. Really bad. I kicked it too hard. I remember I couldn't even walk for a little bit. I was like the dude trying to break the baseball bat right now. We just started destroying certain things that we couldn't take with us. We just had to like break certain stuff down. When you look at his environment right there, it looks like he might be doing some deconstruction. You can see some other like clutter and debris and stuff like that. So maybe he's goofing around and he's like, I'm just gonna hit stuff. I'm just gonna break stuff. So, because otherwise you would think, why would he be doing the move he's doing on this wall? And then the way he pushed it, it's like, what kind of, he's acting like he's doing Kung Fu. What kind of Kung Fu move is that? He's trying to look all flashy, and then he does a dumb looking push, like in a schoolyard, like he's never been in a fight before. And then he stops. He's a little bit too animated, like Rachel said. And then he bends down and puts his head like in the worst possible, like, did you drop your watch or what? Like, why would he have bent down like that? That's what makes me question the validity of this video. Why would he have done that? He's like, oh no, what do I do? Let me bend over right in front of this thing. And then he bends up, puts his face right into it. And then it seems like he legitimately tries to escape. And then again, the way that it looks and the way it hits the ground and the way it crumbles, now it does look very real. And it definitely seems like there's a genuine panic. And when his friend picks up that piece and throws it and drops it, you can hear that thud. Imagine he's not even moaning and he's actually just speaking the language, and I'm being very racist right now. I thought he was going, but he's probably saying, my friend, help me. Does anybody know what he's saying? Can anybody translate? I'm over here going, and I didn't even realize that I'm probably going in the wrong direction right here. Can anybody tell what he's saying, or is he actually moaning? Oh, dang. All right, tell everybody listen closely. Can you tell if he's actually saying something or is he moaning? That I'm letting all my cards out on the table right now. All these years I thought that the language of Chinese was moaning.
not.
Hold on, let me put it into Google Translate. Hold up. I'm gonna do a voice recording into Google Translate. Hold up. All right, ready? Oh, that was annoying. Okay. And then I'm gonna play the audio. Okay, let me see what he said. He said, "My friend, please call 911. I need an ambulance." Okay, let's move on to another video. let's get out of this situation. Okay, so here's another one that I found. It says, "I like this kind of martial arts." This already looks like a McDojo live video. The first comment says, "Every Steven Seagal movie." All right, let's see what happens. This is the defense against those stealing Jordans in the hood videos. I mean, I don't know if I could honestly ever think of a time I've ever even been in that situation. Where are you gonna lay down like that? Like at the beach? I don't even like to lay down like that in the beach because you get those little... Have you seen those weird little worm-looking things that like bleed? They're called like blood worms or something like that. Last time I went to the beach, I was trying to build a castle. And I saw a bunch of blood in the sand. I was like, what the heck is this? And then they look like little worms, like cut in half. And I Googled it, and apparently they're called blood worms. Have you guys ever heard of that? So I'm wondering, like, where would this fool kick sand in his face? When I watch a video like this, like, I feel like mentally, yes, they make good bait. Oh, snap. I could see that. I guess the little fishies could smell the blood or whatever. Yeah. They're like pinkish. And then, of course, because I was like digging and stuff. So I was like chopping a bunch of them up. I didn't even know. And then blood was coming out of them. So my first thought when I see something like this, and I want you guys to be honest with yourselves. I'm talking about like no bias right here. Like just the straight up truth. If we were just going to define this real quick, I feel like we could define this along the same lines as like BJJ. Like, what kind of martial arts do you do? I lay down on the mat and I do a lot of stupid looking stuff. I don't know what this is categorized as. I don't know if this is like... I've seen stuff like this in those Sistema kind of videos. I don't know if this is Tai Chi. This might be a BJJ class. I'm not sure. I categorize this as they're laying around doing stupid looking stuff that seem like they would never work in the street, that you would definitely never want to do in the street, because those three fools right there in the back will get up and quit and start stomping on your head with the quickness. That's how I define it. That's how I would define this. And ironically, that's the exact same way I would define BJJ. So technically, I don't know if they're any different at this point. And when I watch this, I feel like mentally, I'm already past the dude on his back. We already knew that there's shysters and charlatans and people out there like that willing to take people's money. The people that blow my mind are the dudes right there in the back. What is going through their heads right now? Is this their first free class? Is this the trial class? Have they paid money for this? Are they wanting to be like the dude on the bottom? Are they embarrassed for the dude on the top? How much is the dude on the top getting paid? Is he the dude on his back, son? Like, what goes through the person's mind on top that allows them to go through with these shenanigans? Are they getting paid? Is it just like this ultimate crazy extreme respect? I've seen that before. Tell me if you martial artists out there have seen this before. Even non-martial artists. Have you guys ever been in a situation like this? Where like, I got a bunch of references today. I'm hitting you with some old pop culture references. Do you guys remember that one episode of Friends? Where, I don't remember who it was. It was like Chandler or Phoebe or someone. And they're trying to trick Rachel that they hear something. And they're like, wait, do you hear that? And there was nothing. They were lying to her. And then Rachel was like, oh yeah, I do hear that. And they look at each other like she's lying. Do you ever do that in public? Like you're just messing with someone and you're like, hey, do you hear that? Or do you smell that? And they're like, oh yeah. And you know you're just lying to them. And then you're like, why lie? Why are you making that up? That happens a lot in martial arts. I've seen people do that before where something's clearly not working on them. Whether it's some kind of a wrist lock or a choke or whatever. You're putting some kind of pressure on. And they just feel like they have to say yes because of the peer pressure. Because the instructor, they don't want to let the instructor down. They got a lot of respect for the instructor. They don't want to come off as disrespectful. They don't want to, they feel very put on the scene. If they say no, then the fool might do it harder. Or they don't want to embarrass anybody or make the other students feel like, I've seen that happen a lot. And I know martial artists have seen that before. That's something that happens very often. So I'm wondering if this dude is like, if there's any piece of him that thinks this is foolishness whatsoever, or if he's just fully into it, if he's just bought into the whole thing, if it's some kind of a mind control thing that authoritarians have over the people underneath that. It's kind of the same in like cultic practices and stuff like that. This is me when Marilena tries to give me a foot massage. I tell her I don't like fools touching my feet. I don't play like that. You want to show me love? My love language is Chinese food. Go get me some pot stickers. Stop trying to touch my feet. I'll let you give me a massage if I keep my chanclas on. How about that? All right, I got like two more. I got a couple more. I'm having too much fun doing this. I got a couple more. I got a little glimpse of this one. Like I said earlier, I didn't really want to watch him because I wanted to watch him for the first time with you guys. This one says, Iranian soldiers failing miserably in a martial arts demonstration in front of top Iranian generals and military officials during the ceremony. Not good. Let me see if I can make this look better for you guys. Am I making it worse? There we go. There we go. All right, let's see what this sounds like. It might be a little bit too loud. I always have to stop it real quick. If you guys know Iranian, if anyone in here speaks Iranian, let me know what they're saying. Shahid Nabi Yekom Ali Asghar Dorostkar Shahid Daryadar Nasrullah Azizi Shahid Nab Sarvan Ali Kahuri Nejad Shahid. Wait a minute. Somebody just said something. Somebody just said something and you ruined it for me. You ruined it for me. Is that for real? I didn't want to see that. I'm gonna try to pretend like I didn't see that. Afife, Shahid, Nabi Yekom Ali Asghar Dorostkar, Shahid Daryadar Nasrullah Azizi, Shahid Nab Sarvan Ali Kahuri Nejad,
شهید ناب سروان حسن رونده و شهید دریادار محمد ابراهیم همتی و شهید
What is he saying? It sounds like he's saying the same thing over and over. Is that like a mantra?
و صدها شهید سرفراز دیگر که در حراست و حفاظت و پاسداری از آبها و مرزهای دریایی کشور عزیزمان ایران عاشقانه بر قلب دشمن تاختند و
Oh. they had to bring in the black belt. Billy the Kidder. I can't repeat that, but I'm gonna laugh at that. Oh. I didn't see this part. I think it's funny that they had to bring in the big guns. They brought in the black belt for this one. They brought in the high rank.
عاشقانه بر قلب دشمن تاختند و این آرامش و امنیت را به همه ما هدیه دادند.
Okay, so he tries to backfist it.
همه شهیدان سرفراز را گرامی می‌دارند.
Shoot it. One of those fools is gonna come out and shoot it. Watch. I thought for real he was gonna hop up like a Power Ranger right here. Look at how he braces himself on the floor. I thought he was gonna hop up like a Power Ranger. That would have been funny. It's gonna be a waste of an ending if they don't take out a gun and shoot it. That would have been so funny. You have to shoot it. You have to do something dumb. They're gonna use a stick? What are they doing? Wait, are they just leaving? They're just going home? It just ends all sad. Okay, look. Somebody said, even before I started playing the video right now, that it's an ad. That it's an ad for the vases, that it's supposed to be about strong vases that don't break. Is that true? Is that true? Is it true though? You know what? I don't want to know. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. He says, Catonius, this is actually an ad for Iranian vases. Hey, if that's an ad, I'm buying one. If that's an ad, they deserve that. That's one of the best ads I've ever seen in my life. Good for them. That was funny. I got two more. I only got two more videos. And then I'm gonna dip. I got two more videos for you. This one says, Russian Special Forces shows off his ninja-like martial arts skills. And I saw some of this one. And I don't follow politics or anything like that. I don't really watch the news. But I heard that supposedly Russia was having a little bit of trouble with Ukraine. And everyone thought that they would just smash them like day one. And I thought it was funny, like, you know how you watch those videos and it's like, she thinks he's cheating, but this is really what he's doing. And then he's like playing Pokemon cards or something with the homies. This is like, I thought it was funny because it was like, this is what the Russian dudes are doing over there. This is why it's taking them so long. I guess unless you're like from straight up Dagestan, this is the rest of Russia. If you're not Sambo, this is you. I don't know if it's a form or what. It's like a Russian kata. This is what Peter Yan did against Sean O'Malley. I'm mad. Look, I was criticizing Sean O'Malley and talking about how he was cheating and grabbing the cage and everything, but Peter Yan didn't do himself any favors. This is straight up what that fool was doing against Sean O'Malley. So, you know, you earned it for yourself, fool. You realize Russia's in war with NATO, not the Ukraine. No, not at all. And I don't know if that's true. Because like I said, I don't follow the news. I don't know anything that's going on. I don't know anything. That's why I set it up in a very ignorant fashion. I don't pay attention to none of that. I always say there's too many. The reason I don't like politics is I just personally, and you might not agree, I feel like there's too many politics in politics. I think it just messes everything up. This is the last one I want to look at right now. Crane style Kung Fu master, the larger man, challenges retired 21 win, 17 loss. Got Nate Diaz's record. UFC fighter Nam Phan, smaller man. All right, so let's see how this goes.
Again, that's 30 seconds left. So don't stop until I tell you to stop.
Okay, so the 30 seconds beep, okay?
Yeah, it beeps, and then a minute and a half, it beeps again.
Okay, so I'm assuming the guy in the blue gi is Nam Phan. Do any of you guys remember that fool? I guess he was a UFC fighter, and he's fighting a Kung Fu master.
And then it beeps again, and it goes red, and then
Or
that's
is this
it.
guy the coach?
Are you ready to fight?
Oh, that's
Yes.
Nam
Are you ready to
Phan.
fight?
With the gloves on. Oh, okay.
Ready? Hit the switch. Once it goes ding, fight.
They're trying to build up the drama. There we go. Again, YouTube, this is a sanctioned fight. Coaches, it's in a dojo. There's people watching, there's gloves. Don't trip. Alright, I'm just gonna say, if this fool's really an ex-UFC fighter, shame on you. The kicks that this Kung Fu Panda dude has been throwing, you could have caught like every single one of them and just single-legged them already. Like, you already know who you're up against. What are you doing? What are you waiting for? I swear I know the lady back there in the green dress. She looks like somebody that I went to school with. That's like her twin. That's ridiculous. That's so weird. Like, if you're a Kung Fu dude, you should know how to throw some kicks, right? Like, especially, I think it was like, okay, he's taking himself down to begin with. This kick right here, like, what are you doing for the biggest telegraph? That one too, there's like no speed or snap to these things, no setup. You're going against a young dude that wants to take your head off. Can you grab the ropes like that?
Legs. Coach, punch his legs.
Why is the Kung Fu dude doing better? Is this the
Legs, man. Legs.
opposite of every other video I've ever seen about this topic? Alright, he caught him. He's not protecting his head.
You first, man.
Every single one of these kicks that MMA fighters should have been able to catch.
Hey, no eye poke. Don't poke his eye. Watch your head. Don't poke his eye.
Knees.
We got a long fight. We got a long fight.
We got a whole fight.
Keep going. Hey.
Looked like he was trying to go with those eye pokes again.
Body.
We got a long round.
Hey, maybe this Kung Fu master should fight Xiao Dong. Remember that dude?
30 seconds.
That was trying to expose other Kung Fu people? He's doing pretty good against this ex-UFC dude.
Hey.
Forward. Keep your hands up. Get this round over.
Do I have it confused? Is the Kung Fu dude the one in the glove?
Yeah, man. Vững vàng cái thân thôi. Control your butt.
That's it. Back to your corner. Stop hitting. Back to your corner. Wow. Alright, I need you.
Hey, don't be bottle water over there.
Who's got nothing to fight for? But the UFC dude is the one with the gloves, right? Why is he doing so bad? Nam Phan has the gloves. That's my cousin's garage. I haven't seen any Kung Fu or UFC. Yeah, that fool trains UFC. but he hasn't been showing anything.
Now watch your fingers. You almost poked him in the eye. Watch your fingers.
It looks like it's gonna end in this round the way this cursor's going.
When the bell rings, you guys continue. Round 2.
Maybe now that he knows what he's up against now, he's gonna take him to the ground.
Begin.
He has not been doing good on the feet, and I'm assuming he's got to know that he would have the advantage on the ground.
Hey, 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 hey.
Get through the swing.
Get out of the corner. Get out of the corner. Don't grab him. Don't grab his shirt.
Yeah, it is interesting. Like somebody mentioned, like you wonder where does the style come into play. Like what have we seen that would be considered kung fu?
Hey, hey.
Nice, man.
Body shot.
Just like that, man.
It's coming.
There you go.
Hey.
Does Kung Fu like not block any punches? Oh, dang it. It looked like his throat fell right onto the ropes right there. I thought for sure he was doing Drunken Master right here. I thought he was fully in control. I thought he was fully in control right here. Look.
Body shot. Body
Look
shot.
at watch right here. Right here he's on. Look at he's on that Jackie Chan right here. Look at.
Nice, man.
Body shot.
Look at Drunken Master. Drunken Master. Right here, Kung Fu. Jackie Chan, Jackie Chan, Jackie Chan. And then look. Does his throat hit the ropes? Oh no, it's on his face. Okay. That's not as bad. He could have killed himself. I saw a clip of that one time some fool's throat. Isn't that how Rey Mysterio killed that fool? That's what I'm telling you, hey Beto, that chaparro power. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Nick. I've been practicing. Oh man, that fool's still fighting in his dreams. That fool's trying to tell him you want some more? Whoa! He let him keep going? Wait. First of all, Rev. Did it?
It's coming.
I'm trying to see, did he actually... I thought he said it was over, and then he went and let the fighter make up his mind if he wanted to keep fighting. Or was he just saying stay back?
There you go.
Drunken Master, Drunken Master, Drunken Master.
It's coming.
Almost... Oh, okay, I didn't get it that time, Nick. I didn't get it that time. But this one looks funny, too. Almost broke his neck. Okay, so... I took his hands out like that as saying it's over. But maybe he's just saying stay back? So he's separating them, but I don't really see a waving off. Okay. He's just keeping them separate. It looked like the dude in the hoodie right here is waving it off. That dude's just keeping them separate. The dude in the hoodie saying it's not safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. Okay, he was talking to him. He's letting him go. Someone from the audience is saying that's it. But like, are you his corner or what?
Get him down. Bust him up.
Hey, isn't that the dude from Fight Commentary Breakdowns back there? In the flannel? Do you guys watch Fight Commentary Breakdowns? Isn't that him? I don't know if I'm tripping or what. I thought that looks like him. If you're here, let me know. I know sometimes he's able to hop in the chat. You can hear someone yelling, finish him.
Get him down. Bust him up.
Boom. Right, left. No, left, right, left. And then the ref's gonna let him get up again. Hey, let me know if I'm wrong. I don't think that's a real victory for the MMA, the ex-UFC dude. I think it should have been much more dominant than that. I think that was pretty pathetic. I think he what is going on here? I think he should have won the fight much more dominantly. much earlier on. I don't think he should have had that much trouble. I don't think he should have. I mean, it wasn't a whole lot, but I don't think he should have taken the damage that he did. I don't think he should have been as winded as he was. I mean, I know maybe he's not a current active UFC fighter, but I feel like he should have had enough in the tank, you know, from his career that it should have looked much differently than that. You know, maybe there is hope for these Tai Chi Kung Fu dudes. Anyway, I want to remind you. I want to do more videos like this. And I'll be able to do them with, honestly, way better fights. Street fights and stuff like that I could never do on YouTube because they would immediately age restrict me and demonetize me and take me down. I want to start doing more videos like this, maybe 2, maybe 3 times a week on Rumble. And here is where you can find me right there on Rumble. If you have any interest in seeing these kind of videos, I'm probably not going to do many more videos like this on YouTube. They're hard. It's hard to find videos that YouTube won't take me down for. So if you like this kind of video where it's just laid back, just watching funny stuff, then please feel free to go find me over there on Rumble where we can watch more of that. If you have videos that you want me to watch or break down, funny stuff, fails, street fights, you had an amateur fight, whatever it is, you could put it in the Mexican martial arts subreddit. It's in the description below. I have the link down there. And don't forget that if you visit before December 22nd, if you visit ridge.com/Voto, you don't save 20% off. Why did I say 20? 10. You know how normally I tell you go to ridge.com/Voto, put in the promo code Voto? All you got to do is go to ridge.com/Voto and you can save 40% off without my promo code until December 22nd. You could be rocking with the carbon fiber in your front pocket like me. They have watches now. They have wedding bands. They have key cases. They have 50,000 5-star reviews. They got everything you've been looking for. Ridge.com/Voto. Save up to 40% if you go before December 22nd. I want to thank everybody. For being here. Testing this out with me. Having a good time. Cracking jokes, leaving comments, telling stories, asking questions. I appreciate it very much. I'm working on a breakdown right now that I was hoping to release on Friday. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. But I want you to know I appreciate your time. Lots of other places you could be right now, and you clicked on this. So thank you very much. Stay safe out there, and I guess I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching Mexican Martial Arts. Appreciate it. Good looking out. Late.